Malaka! Look where you're going! People. Anyway, hi guys, my name is Dimitri Maramenides, owner of EPICKITES, and today's video is gonna be on how to fix or replace a bad valve that's gone bad on your kite. It can be on the strut or on the leading edge. But the tools that you're gonna need are lines, so you can pull out your bladder out of your struts or leading edge. Also a patch for like a stick-on valve for deflate or inflate or one pump valve, and also spray. Okay, so you can allocate where the hole is. In this case, this is one of our demo kites. We've had it for a long time, like over 4.5 years, 5 years. So it's been getting a lot of abuse, and it looks like the last time one of the customers used it for demo or teaching, one of the struts was deflating. So what we did is we kind of knew what it was, so we locked it in, and we're still able to kite just by locking one of the struts. It's fine, you still can fly a kite. Okay, you don't need struts to fly a kite. But now we're back in the garage, so we're gonna allocate what happened to the inflate valve, which is on the strut, and try to fix it or replace it. So hopefully this video will help you out. After we sprayed the strut and find out where the air was coming, all the bubbles start coming here. Okay, we knew that something is wrong, probably with the small inflate valve here, the connection. So something's wrong here, because everything else on the entire strut was not bubbling. The only where the bubbles were coming was right around here. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is we need probably to replace this or fix this, but we need to see what's going on right here. So what we need to do is we need to remove this entirely. So you're gonna remove this. There we go. Okay, now it's free. Okay, so again, we know something is wrong with this valve, because bubbles were coming out here when you were spraying with the soap here. Okay, so what we're gonna do is now we want to remove this bladder, which is inside the strut here. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take some rope here. We're gonna make a knot right here. Okay, so you make a knot. Make sure it's really tight so you don't lose it, because you're going to pull the entire bladder out of the strut. Okay, so you make a nice knot here and double your knot here. There we go. Okay, when it's ready, you push this down. There we go. There we go. So now it's free. So now all you have to do is go at the end of the other strut all the way and pull everything in. Okay, so you come at the end of the strut here, and there's a Velcro here, so you detach it, then you pull the tip out, there we go, and then inside you see the bladder, so you take it out. Okay, and now we're gonna pull this bladder, and thank God we have the line, which is right there, and it's gonna go through. See, we pull it, and you see the line over there going through. So I'm pulling the entire bladder in. And there you go. It should be coming. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna remove the line, but make sure you keep the line safe and secure so you don't lose it. So you have to keep this safe and secure. So maybe fold this back in so the line is nice and safe here. Okay, then you put this down, and we're gonna check what's going on with this valve. Okay, so this kite has been used for 5 years. It's a very old kite. It's been used and abused by our demo program. We have it as a demo and people teaching on it. So I'm trying to see where it's peeling off. I mean, it was around here. Maybe let's see around the, I see it. There's a hole right there. There it is. Okay, so you have two options. One, you can glue this right here, which I would not recommend. Okay, and the second option is to replace this entire valve with the airtime new valve here. Okay, so we had an idea from the beginning that it was going to be, you know, the valve to be replaced. So that's the reason why I showed this at the beginning. So now the hard part is to remove this, okay, because it's glued and sealed onto the bladder. So you have different ways of doing it. Some people use hot water, but from my experience, using a hair dry blower for your hair will work perfectly. Okay, so you apply some heat for like probably 30 seconds on it and it will come off, because right now if you try to peel this off, it's very hard to come off and it might rip the bladder. So applying some heat will work. So let's go and do this with the hair dryer.
Hey!
I'll be right back. I'll be right back. So then when you're done, now you don't want to wait. You want to pull this immediately out, okay? But make sure you want to pull it out immediately. The peels. There we go. See how nicely it comes out? There we go, because everything is hot. There we go. Even there we go. Okay, and remember the way this valve was facing. It was facing this direction, because then when you put the new valve, make sure it faces this direction, okay? You don't want to put it like that or like that, okay? Make sure when you put it back, it faces this direction so it can reattach to the tube here, okay? So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna clean this with the alcohol that is inside, and then we're gonna apply this on top of this and make sure that it's totally flat, so there's no wrinkles, so the air doesn't escape once everything's glued and back in. Okay, so once you kind of clean pretty much everything and there's nothing else you can do, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this, okay, and apply it to here, but make sure this valve is facing that direction, okay, because this is where, again, the connection will be, okay? So we're gonna remove the sticker and glue it on. Okay, there we go. Make sure you got it right on top of the hole. Okay, put a lot of pressure on it so everything is all nice, flat and clean, so you don't have any air escaping. Okay, so then once you're done, what we're gonna do is we're gonna reattach the line right here and pull this through again so it comes back out here, and we connect and pump the kite. Okay, we pull it all the way until you see, there it is. Okay, it's back out. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna have to lock the sides here against the wall here, and then remove the rope and then put this back on. Okay, put it in, lock it. Perfect. Now all we have to do is go back there and fold this. Okay, push this in and secure with a Velcro. Perfect. There we go. And then we're all good to go. And make sure when you start pumping, make sure you kind of massage the bladder, okay, so you don't get any wrinkles. So when you're pumping, you come here and just shake it and massage it, you know, so you don't get any wrinkles on the strut.